But okay, let's just talk about Amphibia. Just talk real quick. My question. Okay, so whenever we whenever we first see King Andreas, they say it's the first of his kind. The question is, if he's the first of his kind, how is he still alive? That's my question. He's the first of his kind, how is he still alive? Does that make any sense to anybody? If he's the first of his kind, how is he still alive? So I don't really know how to beat this, but so doesn't that really imply that he's like like a magic person, or he's a robot? Doesn't that really imply that? Okay. What else? Oh yeah. So what else? Oh yeah. Probably the fact that it doesn't really make Amphibia doesn't really make sense. I mean it does, but but I mean it doesn't really make sense, because okay, now get it. It's a show that has magic. Yeah, yada yada. But what I'm really confused about is how they don't know that nobody can recall the past. I mean, come on, this is an Attack on Titan, people. Memory can't be wiped. So, how does nobody still talk about it till Anne arrived? Till Anne, Sasha, and Marcy arrive, how does nobody even talk about it? I mean, somebody's family still has to know about it. I mean, I'm surprised the planters don't, because I mean, the first planter in Woodward was Leaf, and she was a friend of Andrews, so explain to me why she didn't just write down what was happening. I just went the wrong way. Explain to me why she didn't just write down what happened and put it in the Planta family tunnels. And also, my question is, how come my question is, why they basically just worshipped the music box as a god. They worshipped it as a god, thinking it could give them like power over Amphibia, which technically it did do, but just think about it. They treated it like a god. Okay? Treated it like a god. And now look what happened. Amphibia almost got destroyed because of it. And the core? Oh, the core? Wow. Just talk about the core for a second. First of all, Why do you even want to keep those people alive? Why do you even want to keep the geniuses alive? I mean, I know the geniuses, but... I mean, I know they're geniuses, but why would you want to keep them alive just so they can be trapped in one place for all eternity? I mean, I'm pretty sure they want to go on. I don't think they want to keep on living. I think they just want to go on. And also, I haven't really seen the last episode because I only watch it on Disney Plus, but I don't even think those episodes are coming out. So, yeah. But I've seen some clips, so this is basically Amphibia, the core's plan. Okay, basically what the core thinks, if all goes wrong, they just have to end it all. And also, a moon? Use a moon? I mean, that's like correcting Obi-Wan in the New Hope, saying that's no moon. Using a moon to destroy something, that's basically correcting Obi-Wan. Because he said the Death Star's no moon. He said that's no moon to the Death Star. And so, really, you're gonna use a moon? Really? Basically going back on what Obi-Wan said, saying that's no moon. And also, Leaf found out about what they were gonna do all those years back. So, and what I can't believe is that Leaf was there during the creation of Forward. Also, can we talk about Utopia real quick? Utopia used to be futuristic, okay? Back before, you know, Leaf stole the box. Oh, I fell. Back before Leaf stole the box, it used to be like all futuristic, but now it's just like a simple town. You know? Well, that failed. Also, what I find it creepy that the prophecy literally talked about how one day Anne, Sasha, and Marcy would be transferred to Amphibia. Isn't that a little creepy? I mean, I get it, it's a prophecy, but I mean, isn't that a little creepy? That like an ancient thing just predicted that one day 2-3 girls would just show up out of nowhere. Isn't that a little creepy? Oh, I gotta move about the climb. Yep. And also, Andrews. He didn't want to have Marcy as the body that the core was gonna have, that the core was gonna use. He didn't even wanna hurt her. But the fact that the core just made him, what, you know, no, the Cole didn't make him. He did it, even though he didn't want to. I mean, he literally said he didn't want to. And also, he's lying to the core. Because he knows what will happen if he doesn't obey the core. Also, okay. Exactly how did Sasha and Grime and the rest of Woodwood find out about the tunnels under the planter's house? Unless Lago said anything, because Lago has been down there. Unless Lago said anything, then that makes no sense how they found out about him. Unless Lago's talked about him, because since he was down there, since he was glued top of his back in that episode, and they both went down there, because again he was glued on top of his back. Did he talk about it? Did he say, what about the secret Planter family tunnels? I mean, he must have said something about it, since he has been down there. I mean, come on, wouldn't you say something if you've been somewhere? Wouldn't you say something about it? So, my question is, how did they find out about the tunnels? Unless Lago said something, they had no clue they were there. They would have had no clue they were there, and they would have died. I don't get it. How are you supposed to pass this level? Are you... It's a trick. But, seriously, about the tunnels. How did they know about them? I'm still confused on that. Unless Lago said anything, they had no clue. But also, can we talk about 1 year later in Waltwood? I mean, how can, and let's just talk about Lago real quick. How can one cheat day do that to a man? To a frog, actually. One cheat day do that to a frog. How is that even possible? I mean, how is that possible? Just one cheat day gets rid of all those muscles. Can somebody explain that to me? Somebody please explain how that works. One cheat day gets rid of muscles. Huh? I mean, it makes no sense at all. Does it? Does it make sense? And if you're wondering why, it says 31 minutes, but I haven't even been streaming for 20 minutes. I left this running for 17. I left this game running for 17 minutes before I started streaming. So, you know, I think I might want to try and climb up. What am I? Yeah, 1 year later. Also, Polly. 1 year later, Polly. She just got her legs. How 1 year later is she a full-grown frog? Somebody please explain to me how frogs work. Okay? How does that even work? You get your legs, and then 1 year later, you're a full-blown frog. You're a full-grown frog 1 year later. Somebody please explain that to me. Somebody, please explain that to me. How? How do frogs get their legs, and then 1 year later, they are full-grown frog? How do tadpoles get their legs? I'm gonna say pollywog. How do pollywogs get their legs? And then 1 year later, they're a frog. Can somebody please explain that to me? How do you get legs and then 1 year later you're a full-grown frog? Huh? How does that even work? Where I gotta go? Oh, I know where I gotta go. So when we cut back to Earth, we see that it's been 10 years. 1 year later, Hop-Pop's still alive. What about 10 years later? But what about the 10-year mark? What about the 10-year gap? What happened to it then? Sprig an adult? Polly still a teenager? What happened to Hop-Pop? Did not tell us what happened to Hop-Pop in that 10-year gap. And also, the show's been hinting at his death for so long, so what happened to him? What happened to Hop-Pop? What happened to the man that basically knows everything? What happened to him? What happened to him? Huh? I mean, it doesn't tell us what happened. It doesn't tell us what happened to him, so he's probably dead. And I don't know if Andreas was watching whenever they did the Planter family dance, but if he was, then he would probably realize that they are related to Leaf. You know? Okay, the first time I saw Leaf do the Planter family dance, I was like, wait, she's a planter? But the first time I saw Leaf, I was like, wait a second. And so I can't figure this level out. Can't beat this level. But also I saw this thing, the opposite of a deleted scene of what was actually gonna happen to Andreas. What Andreas' real reaction when he saw Bale's Warhammer. When he I mean, my ping is going up. How is it going up? It's still going up. Oh my goodness. Okay, never mind. Okay, it's going back there. We're good. We're good. I'm actually switch to a different that one. Okay, but what else do we need to talk about? Yeah, how come? I mean, I'm pretty sure multiple people saw the music box in the thrift store. So why? Sorry for the music. How come nobody just grabbed the music box and said, I would like this, please? I would like to buy this, please. How come? I mean, I'm pretty sure multiple people saw the music box, but nobody bought it. How is that even possible? How can people see something they kind of like, but not be interested to buy it? Just checking the time. Let me guess. I go to Let me through. Let me do. Oh, well, this is done. Good. That's another portal. Okay. Oh, this is like a Roblox. This is Roblox. Are you kidding me? This is Roblox. Oh, it gives you HP. Yes. Whee. Oh, no. Oh, is one of them fake? Oh, no. No, they're both there. Okay, I thought it was that. Choose the correct. Nope, never mind. That's the wrong one. So, you know what? I'm just, gonna... So, I was just thinking about something. How did Andreas get hold of the herons that attacked Woodwood? Unless he sent those herons to attack Woodwood. How is that even possible that he has those same exact herons? I mean, wouldn't they be dead by now? Because birds don't have that long of a lifespan. So, wouldn't they be dead by now? I mean, seriously. Would they not be dead by now? And whenever they were on Earth, the reaction to the heron was kind of funny. I'm not talking about the big herons, I'm talking about when they were taking Domino to the vet. Oh yeah, wait, what happened to Domino? Did she die? I mean, there's a possibility Domino could have died in that 10-year span. Isn't there a possibility that she could have died? Isn't there a possibility that Domino died? And also, I'm surprised those kids weren't old enough to ask the question. But I've never heard of the name Sprig. Whenever Anne said, his name is Sprig, after a deer friend of mine. I don't know if there's two deers or whatever. I'm surprised none of them asked. But I've never heard the word Sprig before. I've only heard spring or sprangle. What else am I thinking of? Spring. No, those are the same words. No, those are the same words. Spelled the same and pronounced the same. I'm just surprised nobody asked, who's Sprig? Oh wow, it wasn't. Wow, when that said slow, it was not kidding. What? I didn't even touch it. And I fell off. Okay. Another thing. How come whenever they got to Amphibia? Okay, my question is, how did Marcy just get through? How did Marcy just get the luck to go through and to get to spawn in Utopia? Why did I say spawn? I was thinking it was this one, but because I thought it was gonna trick me, but no. I thought I was back on the first part of it. Nope, I'm on the second part. Alright, well, that's basically all I want to talk about, and I'll probably talk a bit more tomorrow. Bye.